Howdy! As many of you know, howdy is the traditional greeting at A&M that much of the student body uses, and of course that includes the band. Many people say they know of the band, but not many people know about the band, what it is and what we do. As a member of the band, I can proudly vouch for the good quality, traditions, history, and first I'm going to give a general overview of what the band is, how it fits in the university and the Corps of Cadets. Then I'm going to tell you about the band, what we do, and then a little bit about the history. We like to say that we speak a different language than everyone else on campus. We say this because we say a lot of things that people don't understand. So it makes it difficult to explain things to people about our lives that they wouldn't understand. So I'm going to give you a brief overview of some things so you can gain a deeper understanding of our community. First, to be in the band, you have to be a member of the Corps of Cadets. The Corps of Cadets is a military-like organization on campus, which, according to the Corps of Cadets website, the mission is to develop well-educated leaders of character prepared for the leadership troubles of tomorrow. Many people say that A&M is a cult, and many students would completely agree. And within the student body, the Corps of Cadets is like the cult within the cult. We do lots of things that people don't understand. So we have a phrase for it. From the outside looking in, you can't understand it. From the inside out looking out, you can't explain it. The Corps is comprised of about 2,500 people divided into units called outfits. The band is made up of 6 outfits and about 300 people. We have a phrase that we're student first. So that means we have to prioritize our studies above our core activities. So we like to say we're some of the busiest students on campus during the fall. We do all the normal core activities, like working out in the morning and formations, but then we just do it earlier. We wake up at 4:55 in the morning, and then we practice, and of course normal schoolwork, as well as other activities that we have to do for the band. As part of the band, we perform at every home football game, a lot of away games, and many other events across campus. We rehearse for an hour and a half every morning, and then we learn a new drill every week, and try to perform it to our best ability to stay deserving of the title, the nationally famous Fighting Texas Band. We strive for perfection in everything we do, whether it be on the field or in the classroom. We push for excellence. So that is why cadets on average, have a higher GPA than non-cadets. In fact, the Corps website on this section for academic success says that over 50% of cadets have over 3.0 GPA. We practice precision military marching drill, which is different than almost all other colleges. It looks really cool and is just very different. If you haven't seen one of our performances, I highly suggest going to watch one with the 4-way cross. It is a formation in which there are actually 2 people in the exact same spot at the exact same time. A&M is all about traditions, and the Aggie Band has many traditions of its own, a lot of which don't make sense to people on the outside, and even more don't make sense to us either. Now, for example, we have one tradition where we don't have tubas in our band, because it contains the letter TU, like that school up in Austin. So we have basses instead. There are many positions in the band that mean certain things and they do certain things, like bugle rank, which carries a ceremonial bugle at the front of each line and leads it, which is not played. Drum major, which stands at the front of the block with a big bass and conducts, and bass drummer, which carries a big 40-pound drum and keeps the beat. All these positions are filled by certain people of certain ranks or years. Okay, now that you know about the band, here's a little bit of history. All this information is found in the book, The Fighting Texas Aggie Band, by Powell and Powell. It was started by Joseph Pollock in 1894, the original bandmaster, who also started the tradition of senior boots. He made them by hand for many, many years. In the old days, it's very different from now. In the old days, they had a lot of problems with membership. The band was almost disbanded many times due to lack of participation. Over the last 100+ years, a lot of things have changed, whether it be membership, directors, or styles, but it has always been the Fighting Texas Aggie Band. The band is a strong public community on campus that has a big face, public image, and we value its traditions, culture, history, and commitment to excellence. Thank you.